Welcome back, everyone, to our chatbot building series where we teach you the basics of creating your own custom chatbot from scratch. And just a reminder, this is part two. If you haven't watched part one, the link will be in the description. But just a recap of part one, we created a basic chatbot that is all text. It welcomes the users, asks them what they need, and presented them with an option, and then the bot will give you a response. For part two, what we're gonna do is create a chatbot that speaks and the chatbot you can speak to. It's a voice chatbot. So the first thing you need to do, same with part one, is you go to talk, but instead of just a text, we're gonna select speak. So drag it over here and make sure to connect it to your starting pill. And I wanted to say, welcome to Triplelanes. There we go. But I want it, and then after it says, welcome to Triple Lanes, I want to add one more where the bot will say, how can I help you today? By the way, you can select what type of voice you want. For now, let's just stick to the default Alexa. Okay, let's give that a try here. Let's run it.
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
There we go. So it has spoken what we've typed here, and this is what we want. The next part would be to make our chatbot listen for the response of the user. So the way you do that is you go here to listen. You have two options, choice or capture. For this one, you want to select choice. So drag it over to this block. Sorry, drag it over to that block. Now let's just clean this up so we know what's what. So this block would be the introduction. So now we've added the part where the bot will listen for the response. We need to tell the bot what type of intention we're waiting for. We're waiting to hear from the user. We have a couple of default pre-made intents, but we want to create a custom one. So we want to create new intent, and then we're going to name it learn how to build chatbots. Now let's put a description just so you'll know what it is when you try to like edit it later. So let's just put here user wants to learn chatbot. It's always good to put descriptions and things. Chatbot building. Now the next part here is what we call utterances. This is where you enter what you think the potential responses are from the user when they do want to learn how to build how to build chatbots. So, for example, the user may say, I want to learn how to build a chatbot. Let's add another one. Let's say the user can also say, teach me how to make a chatbot. Let's add another one. Say, how do you make a chatbot? Now see this colored bar right here? It's still in the red, but the more you add potential responses, this will fill up. And you want this to be in the green because it means that the bot is more confident in what it's listening for and uh, it's more confident in capturing the user intention. Now, for the sake of time, Voiceflow has this feature where you can generate. It has a built-in AI where you can generate the kinds of potential responses from the user. So let's just select that for now. So there we go. We're already in green, which means the bot is confident with what to listen for. So let's save that by clicking creating intent. So that part is done. Now The next thing to do is to tell our chatbot what to do when you hear that the user wants to learn about chatbots. So, for the purposes of this tutorial, we're just going to respond with a text saying we have tutorials on YouTube. So, the way we do that is select talk, but instead of putting here, we want to put it in a separate block and let's just name it response one, arbitrary just for now. So, what we're going to do is go back to our intent and then what we want to select actions. So, what do we want to do when the user wants to learn about chatbots? We want to go here to our response one. So you want to go to actions and you want to say, I want to go to block. We want to select home and then response one. Means after this, you go here. And then for this one, we just want the chatbot to say, we have tutorials on YouTube. Obviously, you could put some links in here, but just for the sake of example, just a static response. So let's try running this one.
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
Okay, so remember one of the responses we put in when we created the intent was teach me how to build or make a chatbot. So let's try saying that. Teach me how to make a chatbot.
We have tutorials on YouTube.
There we go. Works as we wanted it. So we welcome them, we'll listen for the response, and then when the response was right, we move to this block where it simply says we have tutorials on YouTube. Now, there is one important step, however, that you shouldn't forget, because the way this is set up at the moment is the listening for the intent will only work if the user responds with the exact same words we've input when we created our custom intent. If there's any variations, the entire thing wouldn't work.
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
So this will work if I say, teach me how to make a chatbot.
We have tutorials on YouTube.
It works. So let's reset that. Let's run it again.
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
What if the user says build a chatbot instead of make a chatbot? Teach me how to build a chatbot.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Sorry,
Please try again.
it says chapel. Let's try again. Teach me how to build a chatbot.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
There we
Please
go.
try again.
It simply doesn't get it because a single word is different. And you don't want that. It's not really smart of a chatbot. What's the point if your chatbot is not smart? Only a difference of one word and everything breaks. It doesn't work. So what you want to do is you want to go here at the very top where it says training. You click training and then you want to hit click train assistant. It's going to take a few minutes. There we go. It has finished training. Now let's try again. Remember, we hadn't modified the types of, we haven't modified the phrases it listens for. But because we've trained it, it's now smarter to understand the differences. So let's try again.
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
So it works still for make a chatbot. Teach me how to make a chatbot.
We have tutorials on YouTube.
There we go. Let's reset and run again. Let's try the word
Welcome
build
to
now.
Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
Teach me how to build a chatbot.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try again.
I don't know why it's always getting chapel. Teach me how to build a chatbot.
We have tutorials on YouTube.
There we go. It's now learned the nuances, the differences, because after training, the bot just becomes that little bit smarter. And we can even like do another one, say,
Welcome to Triplelanes. How can I help you today?
how do you make a chatbot?
We have tutorials on YouTube.
There we go. So do not forget to do the training. That way your chatbot is smarter. So that's pretty much it for part two. You have now built your own voice-based chatbot. So again, if you haven't watched part one, make sure to watch that as well. Link's gonna be in the description. And then if you're liking this series so far, make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna upload more of this basics so that people will learn how to build your own chatbots without coding. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.